Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Extreme Unicorn Attack in his 1390. This is a tier 9 game on Erlenberg. This is occasionally known as Derpenberg. And I don't actually know if we're going to find that out in this game, but so you can see he's got 2 marks on his tank, and this is my favorite tank in the game. Now this is a replay I somehow missed. I'm going to be honest. I glanced over it in my my email for a while apparently, and today I was searching for 3 replays because I wanted to record back to back to back to make everything just a bit more efficient. And I was like, wait, how long has this been sitting here? Why is that? Have I not recorded a 13.9 game? So, yeah. I maybe should put up something else, but today I'm putting up a 13.9 game. Darn it all. So it gets lit. But you can see he does this nice spawning run. Unfortunately, there isn't barely anything here. There's a Panther at the back, and there's the SP1C that he found over here. Other than that, there is nothing else on the side. Or at least nothing is pushed up far enough yet. Now he does work himself into this amazing bush, and now he's in a great position, tracking the Panther. He just then puts, yeah, the rest of his rounds in and pulls back. So you're gonna be all like, well, what's the point of showing me a scout game? Like, I mean, he's just gonna sit in a bush all game. No, actually, from the stats, I'm fairly certain that he's not gonna sit in a bush all game. And from the aggression you see early on, right now, I'm even more confident. So this should be a fairly unique scout tank game, and one that shows you what 13.9 can do, assuming whether you sit in bush all game or not to. If you put this thing up to its full capacity, this is what you should be able to take out of this tank. As for how to kill a 1390, well, hit it for one. But pretty much, if you can hit it anywhere in this front section, especially if you can fire in through the drive wheel, on this kind of trajectory, what you'll do is you'll take his tracks out and you'll take his engine out. If you do that, it's a dead 1390 because he'll only be able to repair one, and if it sits in one place lit for more than, well, 5-10 seconds, this thing will tend to die. You don't need to worry about armor, it has none. So you can see it's got a 4-round mag, and he's reloading decently fast, and so as long as he remembers to hit everything with his mag, then it should be like 30 seconds to refill the mag, something like that. It used to be 40 for 6 shells, now it's about 30 for 4, and so he'll be reloading if he needs to, but I'm fairly certain he's going to try and dump out all 4 shells into targets. Now if something like this KV3 happens, where apparently the KV3 just didn't notice it was being shot, that never happens to me, but apparently it happens. Extreme Unicorn, good lord. You can see this 13F is dumping out shots into 4 Tiger 2. Now that we come along, of course, the Tiger 2 pays a little bit more attention, and the ME 1390 helps out and tracks the Tiger so that we can finish him off. I don't think he was trying to track his fellow Tiger. I'm pretty sure he was trying to kill us, but all he did with some inaccurate shooting was get his own Tiger tracked, and that the aggressive enemy scout kill him. SP1C pushing up and is focused on the auto-loading portion of that tank. That's why he wasn't moving. Ooh, 2 shots miss, unfortunately, though. And so, you know, with all the work we've done, seeing the fact that we've done 4,000 damage so far, and the team is up by 3 kills, this is good. However, even having done 4,000 damage, this game is not over, and Extreme Unicorn is going to have to continue putting in effort. I forgot to mention at the start of this game that it's a defense. We got to stop them from reaching our cap, or kill them all, in order to win. And thus the game is shorter because of that. And so, if he wants to get the full potential out of this tank, he's really only got another 5 minutes to do it in. And considering this has been about 5 minutes so far, yeah. He does get some nice spawning damage on that 103B though. It sat in the open long enough that his teammates put in some decent damage. And he reloads. See, he only had 2 shells left in that mag. And because he was taking the time to travel, he reloads while he's on the move. And this is one of the things you have to be able to figure out how to do if you're going to use autoloaders correctly. Is if you are moving around, unless you have a full mag, you should probably be reloading. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to reload every time. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be moving every time you're reloading. However, it's a good habit to get into. If you're going to be moving for more than 30 seconds, make sure you're reloading, or make sure you have a full magazine, because there's no point in getting to your destination and having only 1 shell in the mag after moving around for like a minute, and being unspotted for like a minute. Obviously, if you're spotted, or maybe not obviously, but if you're spotted, don't reload. You may need those shells just to, almost like covering fire for yourself, right? Fire random shells over near the enemy, and hopefully they duck off and back off long enough for you to. Wow, this 1375 should be able to kill us, but apparently he flubs 2 different shots. And Extreme Warfare doesn't. Oh, and I forgot to mention Santic in the T30 as a platoon mate. I'm sorry, that didn't even occur to me until just now. Where that? I don't know what that T-25 was shooting at, but we don't have a teammate back there. So either he was shooting at us badly, or his mouse spazzed out, maybe? Oh, poor guy, gets himself tracked. The leopard just goes into him and finishes him off. Leopard, yep, I assumed was going to finish that kill off. Stealing it from the poor 1390 and then cutting us off? Is the leopard almost... No, leopard's only got 2 kills. What's with the leopard doing this cutting off stuff? I don't understand. The leopard seemed like he was determined to cut us off multiple times. The C-71 seems oblivious to the SDRV, but really you can't blame the T-71 too much, because of course if he had just gone over that rise, he would have died. So I guess it worked out well for him that he helped cut down the enemy artillery over here first. You can see that Santec got over here. I don't think he got any damage off though on either of these tanks in the end. He just pushed himself up there. He may have made himself a nice juicy target. And in the T-30 you can do stuff like that and be perfectly fine. I just noticed a piece of flying debris. Not, off topic at all. So, 6,500 damage in this tank. He's used all but 7 shells, and I'm fairly certain there were some bounces or misses in there somewhere. So, this tank has really high damage potential, assuming your tank lets you do it, or your team lets you do it, sorry. And assuming the enemy team is derpy enough to spend as much time in the open as this team was, right? Wow. Well done, Extreme Unicorn. That was awesome to watch. Ace Tanker, which I've never gotten in my 1390. So, after this game, maybe I can get up there. No, that's not true. I have gotten an Ace Tanker before. I've just never gotten it for damage. I've gotten it for spotting damage. Hand of God, Spotter, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for effect. Yeah, that is an awesome collection of medals. He's also got a Confederate, a high caliber, and a tank sniper. Yeah, also a nice collection of medals. Unfortunately, not quite the Top Gun. He would have got it if either the two artillery kills, either two artillery kills at the end had been his. If he killed either the 225-2 or the GWP, but I don't know if the Leopard was waiting for him to shoot so that it could finish them off, or if it just worked out that way. It seems unlikely the Leopard was being malicious, though he did try to cut us off at the end there. So, weird. So, I'm hoping that Santec had the small gun. So he put in 2 shots. He penned 2. I'm gonna assume he had the small gun, which is why he only came out with 860 damage. But then you even get to like the second highest guy on the team in damage done, and you could triple that and still not hit Extreme Unicorns. 6,500 damage. And this is in a scout tank. This is one of the reasons I truly enjoy this tank. And I'm glad I was able to bring you this commentary today, even if I couldn't quite keep up with the action because it just happened so fast. 33 shells fired and 30 penetrations. Yeah. So if he'd hit everything, that would be higher. Yeah, okay. Be more like 7,000 damage, somewhere around there. Well done. In addition to the 8 vehicles he spotted, he also managed to shoot up 11 of them. That's awesome. And he got 2,000 assistance damage. So yes, I think this puts him squarely into the 6k damage club. And just well done overall. Unfortunately, because he fired so much of his gold, and his consumables, he ended up losing money on this game. But overall, it's definitely worth it. And I quite enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much, Extreme Unicorn, for showing this off and showing off this beautiful tank. If you guys think this is enough for an MVP, then please hit that like button. If you think that I deserve more subscribers, then please share this. And in all things, thank the Patrons, for they are awesome. And I'll see you guys all next time. This is ioEther out.